Hi, everyone. Happy Lunar New Year. So, the new moon just moved into Aquarius, and it is our first new moon of the calendar year, which is why it's called the new lunar year. So when that happens, it's a time for great change, but it's also because the moon happens to be in Aquarius, that automatically is a time for change. So what that tells me is that this calendar year, this lunar year, is a time for changes on top of changes. So extraordinary changes, life altering changes. So if any of you are already experiencing that, then this will be confirmation for you. But for the rest of you, it would be a time for you to really expect great changes on the horizon. This Lunar New Year is also the year of the wood snake. And when we think about snakes, I think about the way they navigate. So, for example, if there were a small rock in front of you, you might choose to just step over that rock and keep going on your way. Where a snake might figure out a way to slither around that rock because it might be more trouble for that snake to go over the rock and easier for it to go around, right? So, what this is telling me in this vision is that this is going to be a transformative time for us to figure out new ways to navigate around things and perhaps to proceed with these big and tremendous and wonderful changes, but to come at them in a way that's a little more cautious, to move more like a snake this year. But I want to see what else we can get in the energy before I keep trying to just opine on how I'm feeling this year is going to go. So I would like to roll a zodiac sign and a house to see what we get. So we're getting Sagittarius in, well, that was the seventh house, but it wanted to turn into 11. So we can talk about both. Sagittarius in the seventh house. So Sagittarius is all about wisdom and understanding, and the seventh house is about partnerships. So this is telling me right now that this could be a good year for you to come to some kind of understanding in a partnership. So if you've been in a partnership that is lacking clarity, or you feel like you don't have any real wisdom, or perhaps you're not really seeing eye to eye with someone, that you're getting your wires crossed, that it could be a good year for that. But because it wanted to flip to 11, this could be about your friendships too. So it doesn't necessarily have to be business partnerships or romantic partnerships. This could be just talking about clearing the air, clearing up any misunderstandings that may have been going on in any of your relationships. Maybe you are trying to find a way around the problem instead of stepping over the problem. Like we were saying, it's just a different way for you to approach problems this year that might end up being very helpful in your personal relationships or even your business relationships. Doesn't have to be personal. So that's how we're starting out the energy. I would like to pull, before I get into the tarot, I would like to pull one of these chakra cards, because as we're getting the energy of this new lunar year, which is the intention of this reading, I would like to see what other kinds of energies we are around us during this time to support the entire year ahead until the next lunar new year, which would be next year, right? So we're starting out, this is amazing. This is a representation of what our year is going to look like. We're getting the root chakra with abundance. So whenever your root chakra is in good shape, you're grounded, it's flowing, it's open, it's balanced, then you're going to see your manifestations start to come in at a much more rapid rate, because that is how we bring our manifestations into the 3D world, is through our root chakra. So that is a really wonderful way to start out this lunar year, new year reading with this card of abundance. So let's see what this abundance is about, and let's see what tarot wants to tell us. So there's a King of Wands, the Devil, Four of Wands, Seven of Swords, underneath, Ace of Cups, Four of Cups, the Hermit, the Fool, the Queen of Wands, and underneath everything is Temperance. All right, so let's unpack this. So there is a person in your energy right now showing up as the King of Wands, and this person is showing up in your challenge position. So I think with this new lunar year, with this new moon in Aquarius, which is also, by the way, by itself, a new moon in Aquarius is about independence and changing. So if you're in partnership, sometimes it's a time to let people go and release people. And that's what I'm getting right from the start with this King of Wands here, is that you're starting to have some realizations, that you are getting epiphanies, understandings, awakenings about this person, that perhaps this person is more of a challenge to you than a help to you. So you may be starting to release this person. And I feel like you're delaying, you can't really let in this energy of abundance into your root chakra if there's someone who's blocking you from your path, or someone who just may not be good for you anymore. If they're challenging you in ways that don't make sense, then it could be affecting your root chakra, which is why we're seeing the root chakra show up in this reading. I think that you know that this person has been a strong attachment for you. You may feel like you were somehow seduced with this person, or somehow tempted into something, or somehow trying to figure out how you got here with this person, that you know that you had something to do with why this person is in your energy and why this person is now a challenge for you. But you're realizing that it was your own temptations, it was your own ideas that got you here in the first place. And so, but that the point is, you're awakening to that you're saying, wait a second, you're saying no to this now. You're saying, I don't need this anymore because this is becoming too much of a challenge and I want my abundance to come in. I think that you were at one point really excited about this person. I think you had visions for how this relationship was going to go, but it's not really panned out the way that you had envisioned it. And so I think that has become, you may have stayed in this relationship longer than you might have if you hadn't felt such happiness and joy and stability at one point with this person. So that may be the case. You may have had a lot of depth with this person. You may have had a lot of value in this and put a lot of importance on this relationship. Whether or not the relationship deserved that importance, it may just be the way that you looked at it at the time. But I think that you're releasing that now and realizing that no, it doesn't look the same way anymore. Now I can see that this is looking more and more toxic, more and more stagnant. Things are not going the right way. And with the Seven of Swords here, it's telling me that the longer you stay in this relationship, I think the harder it's going to get. So I think in order to receive the things that we want to receive in this lifetime, our purpose here, why we're here, the actions we want to take towards humanity, the abundance that we will accumulate, if we want those types of energies, then it's really time to release these things and to start receiving these good things. What I really like is this bottom layer, which are the things these are like the subconscious things, which is why I always take the bottom layer from the bottom of the deck. You may have noticed that. These are the things that either have not yet transpired or the things that you are not consciously aware of. Your near future is the Ace of Cups. So this is confirming to me that you are releasing these feelings. You're releasing these feelings that this person still makes you happy and gives you the stability that you thought you were going to get, the stability that you were expecting, and then later came to realize it's not going to pan out that way. And you're starting to get these epiphanies that, yeah, this person just might not be my person. And once you do that, once you release that, then this is exactly when your heart chakra will open and you will start to see like a new way of loving. So if what you thought this was, or why this was good for you in this Four of Wands energy, where you were feeling that this person was attractive or stable or could provide for you, or whatever it was that you saw in them at the time that you're realizing now is just not going to be what makes you happy, I think you're going to be shocked with who comes into your energy There's going to be a sudden change. There's going to be a surprise for you. There's going to be a transformation of your heart. And you're going to realize that the things that you used to look for in partnerships are very different than what you are now looking for in a partnership, because you learned so much from this that you're realizing what makes you happy and what doesn't make you happy. And that the most important thing for you is being happy, which is what the Ace of Cups really is all about. So you're seeing yourself as, I think, unimpressed, I'm getting from this card, but you're also, I think, just learning how to balance your emotions. The fours are a very balanced energy. And so I think that you are feeling like you want something else, that what's being given to you is not the thing anymore, right? You're seeing like, I don't want that anymore. This person, this thing that used to make me happy is not making me happy anymore. This toxic energy, I don't want this toxic cup. I don't want it. It's stagnant, it's gross, it's toxic, it's poisonous. I don't want it anymore. So I think you have a pretty clear vision of what it is you want, what it is that's going to make you happy, but you know that what you're being offered is not it, which is why I think you're really going through this transformation and that you're feeling very much like you want something else. The universe is really going to make things easy for you to be able to separate yourself from this situation and give you the opportunity to really tap into your spiritual wisdom, and also to understand, how are you, when you're in relationships like this that are based perhaps on attraction, perhaps on more superficial things, perhaps on whatever it is for you that you would pick a partner for in the past. The universe is really giving you an opportunity to be alone with this new moon energy. Because as we said, the new moon in Aquarius is all about independence. And so is the Hermit. The Hermit is all about independence. It's blocking out all of the opinions and advice from anyone else. And that it's your own spiritual wisdom that will start to guide you. Your higher self, the universe, your spirit team can connect with you when you are in hermit mode. And so this new moon in Aquarius energy is going to give you that space to be able to really get quiet, tap into your spiritual wisdom, and figure out where you have been dimming yourself down and not allowing what you truly know to make you happy in a partnership to come through. The abundance of love in a partnership will be able to come through if you're really tapping into your spiritual wisdom. And the universe is really providing that for you right now with this new moon in Aquarius. This Fool is very much telling me that you are so ready to take this risk, to take this chance, to leave this relationship and to start out on your own. But I do feel a sense of a little bit of shadow work coming through here too. Your shadow side is also saying, but no, I don't want to do that because jumping off a cliff is really scary. And you're not wrong. It is scary, but you are 1000% being spiritually guided right now. I can tell this by the Hermit showing up here with the Fool. This is your spiritual guidance. And I know that you are being guided. And I say this all the time. When you are being spiritually guided, you are always protected. Whenever you are on your true spiritual path and your true spiritual journey, you are always, always, always protected. It's just how it works. So this is telling me that you're very ready to take this risk, and you know you're being called to jump off that cliff because you know that what's ahead of you is just the most beautiful thing waiting for you. So you know that all you have to do is take that jump, and then everything is going to change. Everything is going to transform. And that's what this Lunar New Year is really trying to tell us. This, my dear, is the outcome. This is you. This is you. Square in your power, in your confidence, in your self-esteem, in your self-worth, because you escaped whatever this was with this person. You escaped this toxic situation. You were able to avoid any more challenges with this person. You were able to push it away, push it out of your life so that this can come in. But this is now you, because you've done that work. At the end of this cycle, you've done the work, and this is your outcome. So this is amazing to me. This is making me very happy for you. This is a fantastic reading, especially for a new moon, but it doesn't matter. I don't need to go on about that. Let's get some more guidance. Maybe we can get some advice, see more about this challenge for you and how to move past, how to push past this energy. So, the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is telling you this is done. This is done like dinner. You're done with this relationship. It's over. There isn't a better card in the deck to say that something is over than the Ten of Swords. And this is your energy. This is how you are feeling about this. So it's like you already know. The cards aren't telling you. The cards are confirming to you that you already know that this is a done deal. This is donezo. So I think that there is probably a need, especially with swords. When the swords energy comes out, it's about communicating. So this is really telling me that your guides are telling you to communicate to this person that it's really over, that this has run its course, it's run its cycle, it's all based on BS anyway, and that there really just needs to be a clean break so you can start letting the better things into your life, the things that you deserve. Let's keep going. Queen of Wands, there she is again. This is what you're being asked to focus on. You're being asked to focus on your inner Queen of Wands, because she is a badass and so are you. And this is going to help your perspective of yourself, of what you deserve, what will make you better off, what will make you happier. The Queen of Wands has a very clear headspace. She knows exactly what she wants. She is never confused about what she deserves. And then she just sits there and receives. She receives everything that she deserves because she's that confident. She has that much self-worth. So there you go. That is what your focus should be during this lunar new year, during this time of this, at least this new moon, to really embrace this change that's coming over you that is making you feel like the badass that you are. The Hermit, we are getting so much confirmation in this reading. This could be a challenge for you though. The universe is setting up your environment for you to have all of the space in the room you need for the independence that you need, that this new moon in Aquarius is bringing. It's going to bring you all of the independence you need to really tap into your own spiritual knowledge, your own spiritual wisdom, talk to your spirit team to understand, to get to a very clear understanding without anyone else's opinions. We don't need his opinion. We don't need this opinion. We need your hermit opinion, your inner wisdom. We only need that opinion to know that you're about to start a brand new adventure, a brand new journey, the journey you're meant to be on, to bring in the joy that is meant for you. So really, I would say really try to capitalize on this new moon in Aquarius energy to really take on that independent stance and to tap into your inner Queen of Wands so you can finally put an end with the Ten of Swords to all this garbage that's around you. And then what were we just saying? We were saying all the good stuff is about to come in. So then finally the message here is the Ten of Pentacles. And the Ten of Pentacles is all about the rewards that you receive for all of your commitment, your vision. There's the Queen of Pentacles underneath. This is, I'm almost speechless because there is so much confirmation here that if you just start over, if you make a clean break with this toxic energy that's around you, if you just start over, then you are going to have every opportunity come in for you. Once you take this leap with the Fool, once you take that risk, you are going to have so many opportunities just coming right at you. So the advice is really just telling you, as the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, to really just start receiving your blessings. There's going to be steady progress. You're going to be moving forward. The Ten of Pentacles is a long-term project, things that are long-lasting. So you're about to embark on a spiritual journey that is going to last you the rest of your life. But it starts with you really focusing on getting in touch with your inner spiritual wisdom, meditate, talk to your spirit guides, pray, whatever that looks like for you, on how to release this toxicity so that the rest of your life can start right now. Okay, let's look at, also, I just got a message. The message is about this King of Wands devil person who's in your immediate energy, that you don't even necessarily have to give this person a reason why, unless you just really feel called to. But when you cut people out of your life, you don't necessarily always have to be able to tell them why. Your opinions can change. Everything around you can change, and you have free will to move around relationships that you want. So if you feel like that's what's holding you back, is trying to explain to this person, you don't really have to have much of an explanation. You can just say, hey, I don't think we're compatible for each other. I really appreciated our time together, but I really have to move on with my life now. Thank you. I mean, it could be as simple as that, depending on your situation, but you don't have to have a reason. But I did just hear that, so that's for someone. Big picture oracle, we have the Rider, the Heart, okay, and the Birds. So this is more confirmation. This Heart is giving the same energy as this Ace of Cups, telling me that your love is coming in. Your heart chakra is opening up. I feel like you have been doing the work on your heart chakra, but I think that now is the time to start doing the work on your root chakra so that your actual manifestations can now start showing up in the 3D. And this is more confirmation to me that there is a person coming in, because the Rider with the Birds is about someone coming into your energy, someone who is going to be kind of lighthearted and flirty, and someone new, someone who's going to be able to really take care of your heart and to nurture it the way that you nurture other people's hearts. So this is all just more confirmation to me that that is what's coming in for you. So let's get a couple of tea leaf cards. I love this for you. You are one breakup away, it looks like, from the rest of your life. And it's beautiful. Rose, romance is in the air. What was I just saying? I was just saying a flirty person is about to enter your realm. And then we have Kangaroo. Unsettled times, need to plan ahead. So this is more information that this and this, the King of Wands, Devil, have outstayed their welcome. They need to go. You need to make a plan, even if you need to. Maybe that is for someone, that you need to make a plan to escape this situation. And if that is for you, then that is a message that your guides are with you and your guides are understanding that plight. So that could be important for someone. And then finally, I'm being called to take an Alice card. Let's see which one we get. We have lead the way, be a leader, show others how it's done, you can help others. So this is really interesting. So what I'm getting is, when you step into your Queen of Wands energy and you start to see your self-worth and you escape this situation, or you release this toxicity and your life changes basically overnight, is what these cards are telling me. If you do that, other people are going to say, how did you do that? And you're going to be able to help other people with their journeys too, because they're going to see that you just took this leap. And they're going to say, well, I want to take that leap too. I don't like the way my life looks. So how do I make my life transform that quickly? And then for you, depending on how far along they are on their spiritual journey, because this is very clear to me that you have already done a lot of work on your spiritual journey. So it feels, I can tell already that your heart chakra, you've been doing a lot of work on it, which is why the universe is bringing in this new life for you. So, but you'll be able to show people how you did it the whole way from start to finish. And that could be your purpose here. That could be your purpose of being here on earth, that can be what you bring towards humanity and to help everybody kind of start on their spiritual journeys because you were such a good example to others. So I would like to look at our root chakra because we did get that, and I want you to be able to bring in, I want you to be able to manifest and all of this abundance, which looks like it's coming in the form of love. So if you're interested in a free Reiki healing for the root chakra, I will put one in the description and in the comments that you can use anytime you want. It is yours. But also in the Raise Your Vibe in 5 book, I'll find a page for the root chakra. Well, this one's kind of fun. And I would add, well, let me read it to you first. So this is a page specifically for the root chakra. The exercise today says, eat your breakfast by candlelight. If you have a red candle, great, but any candle will work. So I would encourage not only eating your breakfast by candlelight, because how often do you do that? Maybe never, right? If you have a red candle, that's even better for your root chakra and to bring things in. But this is really going to give you this idea of staying present and grounded as you eat your food. That's the point of that. It's really a grounding exercise. I would also encourage, because we had the hermit show up in this reading twice, I would also encourage that you have that candlelit meal by yourself and meditate and pray while you're eating and grounding and see how much of your manifestations, how much of your wisdom, how much of those things come through just by doing that very simple exercise. So that is what I got from all of that. So, and then you can always look at the healing I'm going to leave in the description and the comments if you want further healing for your root chakra to help you bring in this abundance of love. So please let me know how this was resonant for you, and we will do this again sometime. Thanks, everybody. Bye.